We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Miami, the second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
720.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. His career line with Foltynewicz. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis will wait on it. And that's out number 2. In now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Little chopper back to the mound. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Lewin Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here. Yeah, Dan, I think that's a game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. A grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 50, Adam.
In now, Adam Wainwright. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1, and here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, no outfielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Albies scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Fultonevich becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. That finds the zone, a called strike. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Nick Markakis digging in now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot down the line. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. At the plate, Lewin Diaz. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1. Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Culverson now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trey Mancini.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
The first baseman, Freddie.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. VR is under it. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Batter number 8.
Riding in once again, Charlie Culberson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On to first, and that'll do it as they managed. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Harold Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Swing, and he pops him up. Rojas has a play. 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Brian Anderson becomes the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Lewin Diaz. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it.